Hello Sagittarius, welcome and thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel to check out your mid-month June reading for your sign Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Definitely the core of your sign, which would be the Sun portion of you. I meditated and I prayed over your reading for clarity and assistance with my intuition to help you as much as possible. During my meditation, I saw the symbol, the sign of your zodiac sign, Sagittarius, which is the archer. And I saw the archer standing on some grass under a tree, and there were hearts hanging from this tree. So the human part of the archer, it was a man, he was picking these hearts off of the tree. Okay, some of the hearts were just sitting there, and some of them were like glowing and coming off of the tree, and he was reaching his hands out and grabbing the hearts. It was very interesting. It was quite colorful. The background was like a blue, so I'm getting a feeling of like summertime or spring or whatever. And I could see like little butterflies flurrying in the back. I'm just very visual like that, and when I see things or I meditate or zone into something, I get little movies. And for me, those are like indicators of something to look at, something to take heed of, something I need to pay attention to. So the archer's picking out these hearts, and he has like little satchels down on the side of the horse side of him, and he's putting some of the hearts inside of the little satchel. It was quite interesting. I wanted to stay there and see where it where this little movie took me, but I knew I had to come back and come out of my little meditation mode and do the reading. But anyway, I think that has something to do with you, something to do with matters of the heart and things that you would like to see happen in your love life. So I got the feeling it was about love. But anyway, as I was shuffling, your cards started coming out, and I laid them accordingly. And for me, I like to do reversals in the spreads and in the readings, but I like to let them come out naturally. And you only had one reversal come out inside of your reading, one reversal card. The reversals pretty much tell you a little bit more about what's going on with the energies of a reading than the upright. So it just gives like a little more balance as to into what's happening. But nonetheless, when your cards are in the upright position, it's it's fine. It's I can see the stories coming. They tell stories, and the truth is still going to come out. Nevertheless, the truth of what's going on with the energies of Sagittarius with your sign at that moment, it's going to come out in the reading, and I can still decipher. I can still use my intuition and see what's going on. But yes, I did a modified Celtic cross spread, and we've got some pretty interesting things going on here. I was right. There's some love going on. Okay. Some love on your mind. Something to do with change. Something to do with what you're desiring. Okay, so enough of listening to me babble on. Let's get right to it. At the center of your modified Celtic cross spread, my version of modified Celtic cross spread anyway, is the Four of Pentacles. This is you right now. This is the energy of you and what's going on with you at this moment. Okay, for the mid-month of June. Four of Pentacles is Four of Pentacles talks about something that you've built that you're holding on to. Okay? It is the energies of an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this person, which is you've created something, you've established something with money or something of earthly value, your investments, finances, something you build, maybe career endeavors or a house, a home, family, something of personal value to you over the long haul. And you're holding on to it. You're holding on tight to whatever it is you have, material things. Could be, I don't know, it could be jewelry, it could be your car, it could be whatever you see of value in your life that is tangible and of the earth, if that makes sense. At 4, you're still at the building stages, but you're holding on. You're holding on to what you have right now, possibly in fear that you may not get any more. Okay? So you're kind of hoarding. You're kind of being maybe selfish. I'm picking up selfish for some of you. Not necessarily hoarding to save for a rainy day or preserve what you've already built and established, but maybe being a bit stingy, a bit selfish. I'm picking that up with some. Okay, not wanting to share, but that's what's going on with you at this moment or someone around you. But more so focusing on you. However, this isn't quite your energy. Your energy would be that of fire sign. Over the 4 of Pentacles, and this is what's crossing you. This can either, for me, this can either hinder you or help you. The Ace of Cups. We've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups crossing you. 4 of Pentacles, can you see it? These are money. He's holding on to coins. It's money, value, earthly things, material things. And the cups represent the heart that I told you about, that I saw the archer plucking off the tree and grabbing from the air as it was coming off of the tree. So it's definitely something to do with the emotions. Okay, we don't have hearts, but we have cups. Same thing. The cups they represent the water signs. They represent Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Water signs. The Ace of Cups is an offer coming to you. It's an offer of love. It's an offer from someone or from a gift from the heavens to establish, to grab hold of a new love in your life, or something that you love coming in that's new, something that you've been hoping for, something that you've been desiring. So that can either hinder you or it can help you. It would be able to help you if you're in a place in your life where you are able to accept this love offer or this gift that's coming to you. Perhaps it is an opportunity that's coming to you to help you build more of what you have. Perhaps it is a gift from someone of material things, but it's coming from their heart. Perhaps it is a new mate coming into your life. Okay? But you need to let go of whatever it is you're holding on to so that you can see the cups that are coming to you. You can see the love that's coming to you. Perhaps it is it is a sign, which is the eye, the all like the third eye, all-seeing eye over the cups, maybe a sign to let go of the material things that you hold of value in your life and value more things that are more important, like love. Something to think about. The Ace of Cups can also, if it hinders you, it can hinder you because you're not ready to receive this offer coming to you. You're not in a position to receive this offer coming to you. You may be involved, you may be married, you may have some other things going on in your life, and you're just not in a place, perhaps emotionally or financially, to receive this. So maybe that can get in the way. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. In your recent past, this is like your past position. Recent past, or it could be deep past, but we'll just look at it as recent past. You have the Chariot. You have movement. You have some control over your life. You were able to steer some of your life in the direction that you want it to go in. Okay, you've also probably had some changes in your life, and you took advantage of some opportunities that came in, and you went for it, and you had some victory with it. Okay. What lies beneath you is the foundation, is the ground under your feet, pretty much. And you have the Devil. Sagittarius, what's going on? Why is the Devil at your feet? Why is the Devil underneath you? Why is the Devil something that you're standing on? Why is the Devil so close to you? The Devil talks about obsessions. It talks about things that go on in our lives that can bind us, stop us from moving forwards, influence us in ways that aren't healthy, like with addictions. Some people may drink a lot and or they may have some sort of addiction, food addiction, substance abuse, sex addictions, addictions to drama in their lives, addictions to people or situations that are unhealthy for us, that do not serve us. But they're more so inner battles that we go through, that bind us, that chain us, that influence us in negative ways. Sort of like an angel on your one side of your shoulder and the devil on the other side, and you're trying to figure out, okay, which do I choose? Which way is the best way? And then you have the devil, of course. Is no good for you, but you kind of do it anyway and let it happen and let it influence you. That sort of thing. Not necessarily something that's out of your control, but something that you maybe volunteer to go with, subconsciously or consciously. Okay, that's the Devil in the upright position. Very powerful source of influence. Okay. The Devil, to me, can also be and it doesn't necessarily talk about it um, within tarot, but to me the devil can also be enemies, people around you who don't want to see you have what you have, people around you who are envious because they don't they don't want to see you have what you have, because maybe they feel that they can't have what they can't have the same thing, or whatever the case, or someone maybe who just wants to use you in some way. Okay? So these are things you want to look. These are things you want to pay closer attention to. Maybe there's someone around you who's not healthy, that is external. The devil is usually internal, something more internal than external. But I also see it as something external, unhealthy situations around us. But it can still come from us. Okay. You could also have a Capricorn around you. The devil is the card of the Capricorn. Okay? It doesn't necessarily mean the Capricorn is the devil, but it just represents Capricorn, the sign Capricorn. We're going to look a little further into that and see what's going on, okay? So, no worries. The card directly above you, this is what's in your thoughts. This is what's crowning you. This is what's over you. Is the Hermit. The Hermit is the Virgo. It represents the sign of Virgo. The Hermit talks about going within. It's in the upright position. In the upright position, the Hermit is going within. The Hermit is being introspective, examining various things that are going on with their emotions or with their mind, seeking the truth, trying to seek knowledge internally and externally. But this person sort of is a hermit. They go off to themselves and they do this. They sit and they think and they contemplate. They go down deep so they can come back with answers, truth about something. Okay? So you have the Chariot behind you, which is a victory of some sort that you have, something that you've moved forward with from the past. Then you have the Devil, so that brings you to where you are now. The Four of Pentacles. Perhaps you created something with some money. I mean, you had this in the past. You created something with money matters, or resources to help you gain more money. It could help you gain more material things in your life. Okay? Could have been some help that you've gotten from someone as well. I'm picking that up from some of you. And you're holding on to it because you're actually looking over at the Chariot. So that's a part of the reason I felt like it was somebody maybe that helped you or that you know, and you're holding on to it, or something that you're kind of repelling away from a little bit and holding on to what you have out of fear or concern that this person is, I don't know. I probably have to do like a personal reading or something to really get more out of it, but we may look into that. We'll see. The Devil under you, the Hermit over you. For some of you, you're protecting what you have from the Devil. Because this person or this situation has been influencing you, and you are concerned that maybe it'll be taken from you. So you're holding on to it. Or you don't want to let go because you fear that you will give in to this devil. So the devil is here, the devil is hot, the devil is like right under you, but you're trying to hold it together, like out of, no, you can't have this. You can't have what I built, what I created. I'm not going to let it happen. The temptation is definitely there. And then, of course, you have the Four of Cups over it. So, to me, this means something to do with matters of the heart. This devil represents something that can possibly very well break up what you've built, what you're trying to create, what you're trying to, rock your foundation, so to speak, with their offer of love. You see? Look at this. This is how I'm reading it. You, the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something holding on to your foundation of fours, out of fear of losing it because you're still in the building process. The cups come in, influence you, but the devil is behind it, which means it's not genuine, it's not good, it's unhealthy. It is a situation that does not serve you. It is a situation that is that can definitely upset the harmony in your life, that can cause a threat, that can bind you, maybe get you involved, so caught up that you're with the lure of love. So some of you are going inside because you know it. Deep down inside, you know it. Oh, this is not good. This is not a good situation. I got the devil under my feet. I got the devil tempting me and talking to me and trying to pull me in. This is not going to work. What do? I better hold on to what I have. I better hold on to what I have, go deep inside, and evaluate why I got to this situation, why I'm here. I better hold on tight because I can lose what I have for going for this heart, reaching out to this heart while it's coming in. I better see what's going on. I better go inside and really pay attention to the meaning of this cup. What does it mean? Let me seek this out. Let me pay close attention to what's going on. Am I seeing what I want to believe? Is this the devil? My intuition tells me it's not good. Maybe I should hold on tight, not give in to this offer that's coming in and see it for what it is, because it's attached to the devil. It's attached to this devil influence. I better step away and go inside. This is what I'm seeing in this reading. I don't know who this is for, but it's coming in strong to me. Maybe the Four of Pentacles are family. Maybe it's a home that you created, valuable things. Maybe you're concerned that this devil person may use you and try to get your money. That could be, I'm picking that up for some of you. This devil person could come in, mesmerize you, Svengali you with the cups, and get your money from you, but you're holding on. In the near future, you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a married woman, usually a married woman. She's loving, she's kind, she's very intuitive. Um, she has a lot of water. Um, she's very emotional. She has a lot of water in her sign, which is um, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You're not of the water sign, okay? You're not of the cups. You know, you're the fire sign, you're the wands, but you may have a lot of water in your chart somewhere. So you may want to take a look at that. She's usually a married woman. She has a family. She has children, probably, um, good natured. So you're moving from this four energy, this energy of um, building, maybe building and creating more love in your life, and you're trying to hold on to that. Maybe you'll open, and perhaps you'll open up that feeling to hold on to what you have in fear of not getting more of it, of what you really want. So some of you may be thinking, if you open up and let that cup in, you open up and let love in, that you can get married and become this queen of wand, this queen of cups. For some of you, that may be it. Some of you may be holding on too much to material things, that you can't see that you can have more than material things. You can have love in your life as well. You can have love, you can have money, and you can get married. Some of you, that may be going on. Okay, she's in the upright position. Oops, this goes there. Okay, I pulled out some additional cards to go along with the outcome, the immediate outcome for mid-month June moving forward. You've got the Emperor in reverse. You've got the Five of Cups. Can you see that? Nine of Pentacles, upright position, and Three of Wands, upright position. The wands is your energy. The Emperor in reverse. Well, the Emperor is a major arcana. The Emperor is in the upright position. The Emperor is a leader. The leader. He's a husband. He's someone with a lot of control. He's the most masculine man in the tarot deck. He's the most masculine man. He's like the ultimate, the alpha, the omega. He's a combination of air, passion, wands, the swords, pentacles, money, wealth, and the cups, love. Okay? Very strong. It's a very strong, powerful, take charge of my life, take charge of the world energy. In reverse, he can be very domineering. He can be manipulative. He can be someone who dictates. He can be intimidating. He's not really good in the reverse position. He can also be someone who doesn't have control, or who's lost control of things that's going on in their lives. Who's not, he's fallen from grace. He's falling from his throne. The Emperor is usually the sign of Aries, which is a part of your is a part of is a part of the fire, is a part of the wands. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be your energy. Maybe you feel like you're losing it, which is why you're holding on to what you have, trying to hold on to what it is you're building, but you've lost something, or you feel like you've lost something. Oops, it's supposed to be, there you go. Maybe you lost, you're losing. Okay. Five of Cups is right next to it in the upright position, which talks about loss. Okay. This man right here has lost some love. Okay. Three of the Cups are down, and he's crying, he's lamenting. But right behind him, there are two cups that are in the upright position. But he's so focused on the three that fell down, that he lost, that he can't see what's behind him. He can't see the other two that are still standing. So he's lamenting. He's not feeling good. He feels like he's lost because quite possibly he has lost, or he's about to lose what he has. He knows it's coming. He feels like he can't stop it because these are like in the near future positions. Okay? Losing something. Knowing it, can't stop it, and you actually lose. You're actually losing it. You lost. Next to the Five of Cups is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles represents a woman or a person who's single, who's well established, who has built something independently, financially, with resources, money, dealing with earthly things, dealing with material things. They've gained a lot in their lives, and they've had to do it solo. It represents Virgo, it represents Taurus and Capricorn. So you may be on the verge of losing something, and someone can come into your life. This is like in the near future. Someone with money, someone with resources can come in and help you rebuild what it is you've lost with resources, financial resources, business resources, resources to help you get back on your feet. Because the Emperor is next to it, which is a major arcana, that's a big change. Okay? That is a big change. So if you're losing ground and the Five of Cups is there, Three of the Cups are down, you may be losing love that you have, and it may hit you big. But the Nine of Pentacles can step in and help you rebuild, help you regain with their resources, help you get back on your feet. Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about you waiting for your ship to come in because you're in the process of rebuilding. You've made a decision, which is the Two of Wands, helping you get past let's like the building stages. Okay? You made a decision to build, and you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something to come in that you've put out there. Could be you looking out into the world and maybe taking a new direction, you know, as you're waiting for your ships to come in. But you are in the process of rebuilding while waiting. Maybe this Queen of Cups is you. It's not necessarily your energy, but you have the fire. You are a fire energy, but you may have water in your chart somewhere. Are you married? Are you married, Sagittarius, and you do something over here in the present with the devil that causes you to lose your husband? Are you a woman or a man, or it doesn't really matter? Are you doing something with the devil that causes you to lose your husband or your wife, who's the emperor, who has this emperor energy, finds out and turns your world upside down because they take control and say, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with this. It's done. You saw it coming. You knew what the deal was. You knew it. You knew what we had. You knew what you were building, and you knew what you had at home. You saw the cup coming. You saw the offer coming. You knew it. You knew who this person was. You knew who the devil was. You knew that the devil could come in and influence you to make decisions that are unhealthy for us. And I'm out. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not doing this. No, 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 not me. Sagittarius, this could be, because this is a general reading, this could be either you or somebody else, your partner maybe. Because to me, this is a love reading. Okay, it's definitely coming out to be a love reading. That involves some money, of course. You know, money matters. But it's mostly love. It's mostly matters of the heart. There could be a three-party situation. And you're standing out on the docks. You've got a wand in front of you and two behind you. And you're trying to figure out what to do. There's three wands there. Your back is turned to the two behind you. So you're kind of standing out there alone, waiting for your ship to come in. Looks like you're waiting for an answer to come in, while the other two wands are behind you, wanting you to make a decision. The twos are usually about decisions, but in this case, the decision looks like it was made for you. This doesn't look like a decision that you made. This looks like one that was made for you. That's why the wands are behind you. And you're in front, out there alone, having to possibly start over. That's what I'm picking up with some of you. Some of you may have to rebuild as a, single man, single woman. Go out there on your own. Try again. Because this was decided for you. The two of wands is usually like a fork in the road. It's usually like a decision. You're at the crossroads. You've passed this crossroads and you're standing out there by yourself with one wand, looking towards the ships. But you gotta, you're in the process of rebuilding and maybe somebody's helping you. That could be your energy or someone helping you to get it together after you step past, you made that decision and step past went through the crossroads, said, okay, I made a decision, or the decision was made for me, and I'm on the other side now, so this is where I am. This is what this reading is looking like to me. When I do readings, I normally look at the bottom of the deck, because the bottom of the deck gives me additional information into a situation, a different information, well, additional information into the energies and what's going on with that sign for the month. And it gives me the overall energy of the entire reading and then the direction that it's going in. And you have the star. You wished upon a star. You or someone around you wish, but more than likely is you. Okay, because this is a general reading, so it can either be you or someone around you. You have to kind of flip the reading around and, you know, see how it applies to you. Okay, you'll know better, because I'm not doing this reading for one specific person or one individual that I'm connecting with. So you'd have to kind of apply it to you. When I say something, when I say you, it could be you. That's who I'm focusing on, you, Sagittarius. Or it could be your mate, it could be friend, it can be a family member, just the energy around you. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay. The star. It's about healing. It's about, there's more water energy inside of the star. See that star there? She's got dreams, she's got aspiration, but she needs healing, and she's sitting in a body of water, looks like a river cleansing. Okay, she's pouring out cups into the water, trying to balance what she has inside of those cups. She's pouring some out, she's cleansing inside of the water underneath the star. So she's got quite a bit of healing to do, and that's something that she's wanted. She's wanted a wish to come true and healing at the same time, and that's what she's doing. I'm gonna go a few cards down, because it does give me a little bit more information, and it sort of scratches the surface as to what's going on with you. It scratches beneath the surface. Sometimes things that are underlying are doing just that. They're underlying what is going on, or what we're hiding, or what we don't want to come to the surface. So they're kind of like at the bottom, like, no, this is what I want to keep to myself. I'm going to try and contain this, and I don't want the world to see this, but everything else is being presented, so underneath the bottom of the deck, to me, tells me a little bit more in a reading. So, and it usually matches the reading. I'm going to just go a few down and see. You've got the Queen of Wands, and you have the Seven of Swords, and look at this, the Two of Cups. Look at that. That's a relationship. That's some sort of partnership you had. The Two of Cups. There's two people who are connected, who are partners in some way. In this case, is definitely love. Someone you're connected to, possibly a husband, or your wife, or whatever the case. And then you have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is not a good card. The Seven of Wands is about deception. Is about a thief. Is about someone, someone who's lying and being deceptive and perhaps cheating. There could be some of that going on. So, the Queen of Wands is here. That's your energy. That's you, Sagittarius. That's the energy of Leo. It's the energy of Aries and Sagittarius. Okay? That's the fire, that passion inside of you. that passion to see the world, that passion to create the reality, that passion to create the dreams that you have. Okay? That passion to go out into the world and see it, explore it, experience it. Okay? That's where this star is coming in, that star that you wished upon, that hope, that aspiration, that thing that you wanted. And you have the cups here. You have love in your life, but someone is not satisfied. Someone is not happy with that. There could be some cheating going on. Someone did something deceptive. Look at that. Queen of Wands. Was that you, Sagittarius? Was that you? Is this what you're hiding underneath? And you're guising it as, oh, well, I have dreams, I have, hopes and aspirations, and I don't know. Are you kidding yourself? Are you fooling yourself into believing that maybe something you've done or something that you've been contemplating is justified because you deserve to have what you want? You deserve to have this thing that you are aspiring for. Okay? You're the queen. You deserve it. Or someone around you, someone with fire energy. Is this something that happened to you? Is this something that you did to disrupt the harmony in your relationship? Okay? Sagittarius. To me, this reading is pretty deep, it's pretty heavy, it's pretty straightforward. It tells me quite a bit of what's going on with you, what's going on with the energy of you. And I hope that if this is you, that you make a decision to do something that's healthy and not let the devil influence you. The devil of outer influence, or the devil inside of you, that thing that could be going on, that internal conflict of your desires, your insatiable wants, Sagittarius, whatever the case is, please try and decide what's best, what's most important, what you have, what you started building in your life. Is it more important or less important than your dreams, the things you want to chase, the things you want to go after? What's important? Are you happy? What's going on with you, Sagittarius? I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers from my Maybe Lenormand deck here. It is an extension of the traditional Lenormand deck, and I love it so much because it gives additional cards relating to various more situations into our lives that the regular Lenormand deck doesn't always cover, but I love Lenormand. Nevertheless, I still use my small Lenormand deck from time to time when I don't want to handle the big ones, the big deck. But I'm going to clarify a few things. I want to ask a question or two about some things that I see here. So why is the Emperor in reverse? Okay. Why is the Emperor in reverse? Spirit, can you tell me why Emperor is in reverse? Can you tell me why Emperor is in reverse? What happened with Emperor? What happened? Sagittarius, it does look like you are in a third party situation. It does look like you or maybe someone, maybe your mate stepped out. But it's not obvious. I think you know it or your partner knows it, and they've had a good, you or your partner has done a good job of hiding it. I think it's something that's already happened. It's like hiding beneath the surface. Okay? This is a relationship. This is something coming. This is what's on the surface. So it's like, it's like coming out, and then the devil is here. If the devil wasn't here, I would just, if it was something else, but the devil, and then the 5 of Cups, and then you have the 3 of Wands there. So you have a hidden 2, the 3 on top, Queen of Cups standing over here by herself, friend coming in to help. Five of Cups, the man's crying over spilled milk, something he or she did. Emperor in reverse. You holding on tight and going inside. Look at this. The Emperor. You got the Rose, you got Allure. Yeah. Either your mate is going to find out what happened. Look at this. See? It's coming out. It's coming out. Look at this. It's coming out. Here it is. Bam! It's coming out. You won't be able to hide this. If this is you, it's coming out. You know what? I don't want to. You or your mate is saying, nah, I give up. I'm not trying. I give up. It's done. I'm not even going to try to control it. I'm going to give up, move on. Look at this. That's it. The Emperor is giving up. The Emperor is relinquishing control of the position in their marriage, in their lives, in their relationship. And then you have the 5 of Cups. The Emperor, this is the Rose, this is love, this is allure. This is allure. They know this, the Emperor knows there are better opportunities out there to get what they want, he or she, and they can see it. Just like the Cup, they saw it coming. Look at this. Eye to eye. Somebody saw something intuitively or with their physical eye, And this is comfort. Comfort in knowing that they can have peace. They can have, a comfortable home life. They can celebrate. They can, you know, they can start all over again, and they choose peace. They have another opportunity to have some romance, some allure in their lives. Someone else may already be there that they could be eyeing, and this person is more this person brings comfort. This person could be bringing comfort to the Emperor. Sagittarius, I have the feeling that the Emperor is not you. I have the feeling that the Emperor is your spouse or your mate. Okay? That's the energy that I'm picking up. Because there's crying behind this. There's the Five of Cups behind this. The loss, friend coming in to console, to give help, to give resources, having to pick up the two wands left behind. Maybe you or your spouse, whichever one it is, whichever one is doing the cheating or contemplating it, has to start all over again anew. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. I know you may be afraid, or your spouse may be afraid. But it looks like you're going for what you want, and then your spouse is going to make a decision for what it is they want for their lives too. You know what? You go ahead and have, if Sagittarius, your spouse could be saying, Sagittarius, if this is what you want, okay, go for it, fine, no problem. But I'm going to go for mine too. I have the right to be happy, to have some peace, to have some comfort in my life. I'm using my intuition, or God is shining down on me, watching me. God is making a way for me to have these things, to have comfort, because I'm tired. Maybe this is something that has happened before in the past, cheating, and maybe it's resurfacing. Only you would know what the real deal is in this reading. It's just a general reading for, that I'm giving for you. But only you only know for sure. I'm not even going to clarify the devil because it's clear. This has been a third party situation. Some cheating has happened. This is strong in your chart. And looks like it's happened in the past. And you could have had to clean up and get past that and start over again. Wished upon a star that you could get a second chance. So you emptied out your cups. Your cup runneth over, literally. So you have to empty out some stuff, internal things that were going on. Listen, I'm actually pulling some spiritual cards from my John Holland deck here. Spiritual messages. And this can help us a little bit with this reading. But it's resurfacing because whatever went on in the past was never quite resolved within your marriage or your relationship or within you. Maybe you thought you did. Maybe some of you thought you got rid of old habits or old ways, or healing from past relationships, healings from past indiscretions, because the Seven of Swords is under here. Dealing with love, Seven of Swords, another card of deception. That's what's at the surface. The devil again. You know, compulsions, bondage. Something's not healthy. Being controlled by your desires, which definitely lead to indiscretions, deception. Look at this. This card wanted to fly out. Okay. Sagittarius, if you value your relationship, if you value your marriage, I'm going to definitely say grab a hold right now. Grab a hold to what's most important. Evaluate what's most important in your life. What is important? Think about it before you accept this cup. Because it's right there. Someone's trying to make an offer. That offer's coming in and it doesn't look good. I mean, it's really strong in this reading. I'm going to pull one more. Let's see what wants to come out. What messages do you have for Sagittarius before I close out this reading? What messages do you have? Okay, this one popped up. Embrace the moment. Okay, Sagittarius. You got listen. Mother's love. Embrace the moment. Listen talks about listening to messages from the universe, listening to what someone is trying to show you, or someone is trying to tell you, someone that can see a little bit better than you can at this moment, someone who maybe has a little experience in situations in your life, someone who can help you. Take some advice. Take time to listen more than talk. Really sit down and listen. Listen to spirit. Listen to God. Whoever you pray to, whoever you meditate to, go inside yourself. You've been introspective, the hermit. Go inside yourself and listen to that inner voice. What is it telling you? You're here. What is it telling you? Listen to it. Listen to the messages that are coming in. If they're coming in from different sources, take some time to listen and evaluate them. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Some of you may need to reach out to your mom. Maybe your mother is someone who can help you in this situation that you're going through and you haven't had the best of connection to, or maybe your mom is trying to talk to you and you're not listening. She's just trying to show you with love. She's trying to help you because she loves you. Or a mother figure, if it's not your mother. Embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What has actually happened is that you're changing your energy. Embrace the moment that you are in right here, right now. Take time, be still, be introspective. And for me, this means embrace the moment of being with yourself for a moment. Perhaps stepping away out of the situation like the hermit, like you know this above your head, like you know you need to do, and embrace that moment with yourself. That's how I'm picking up this card. Not embrace the moment of the devil. You may want to stay away from this because this devil is right up under you. It's an unresolved issue that you've been hiding. Okay? That you or someone else have been hiding. Look at this. Either way, this is now and this is of the past. Those energies are very similar. This is the influence that you allow to come in. This is what you do after you allow some influence to come in. Before, after. So it's here. Whatever is here is resurfacing. And I don't think you want to embrace this moment. I think you want to think about it a little bit. Okay? Think about what you do. Listen. Okay? Listen. Listen to someone. Listen to spirit. Listen to your inner self, your higher self. Talk to a mother figure or your mother, someone who can help you. And embrace the moment as you take in all of this information. Maybe spend a little time to yourself. You have a lot of passion. You have orange cards. Orange is of passion. It is of the solar plexus. It is of the sacral chakra. Okay? So this is the fire. This is the fire inside of you as a Sagittarius. It represents that solar plexus. Passion, your sexuality. Yellow represents the courage. Okay? Your will. So that's something you want to take heed to. Maybe embrace this moment. Find something else to do. Find something that sparks your passion. Maybe embrace the moment of your passion to help you steer away from some of this. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I'm sorry. Did I say Scorpio? I meant to say Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel, checking me out. If you like what you see, if you like your reading, or if something within your reading didn't resonate with you and you'd like more personal readings, I do recommend more personal readings because they definitely speak more to you as the individual and not everyone else's energy. So I would highly recommend getting a personal reading if there's something that you like, that you can see, and we can focus more on what's going on with you in your life. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and connect with me in my email address, which is listed inside of the description and inside of the about page for personal readings. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I'm sending plenty of love and light your way, Sagittarius. Take care and be well.